Okay, we're gonna try this again. This is the Anomic base Guristas mission. It is the super carrier mission. And I died last time I did this because I wasn't moving. I was just sitting there. I forgot to orbit. You basically need to move. If not, you'll just get alpha struck by torpedoes with the second wave of rats, and you will take too much damage and you will die. So, we're going to try this again. Again, I have not done this on the test server. This would be my second try on the regular server. So, it's a super carrier Werven. I'm going to accept it, and we're going to head over there. Pretty much everything is the same on my fit as last time. I went and got another Ikatursa because this mission came up again, and I wanted to do it again. They're not cheap, so it wasn't very fun losing that. But hopefully that'll be the last time that happens for a while. I got super lucky, and these two modules, the A-type medium armor repairs, somehow did not get destroyed. Neither did my Thucker battery, which was nice. I was able to actually keep a few things from that death, so that helped a lot. I am going to consume a turret damage bonus multiplier, and we're going to head out. This is my fit. We got an Ikatursa, which is a heavy assault cruiser. We have two medium auxiliary nanopumps. I have a Veil's Entropic Disintegrator. I can use the T2 variants and ammo, but I'm using the Tech 1 ammo because it has a faster tracking than T2 for whatever reason. That's how they made it. You would think it would be the opposite. You would think the T2 would have the higher tracking, but it doesn't. It has higher damage, so maybe they decided that was a good trade-off. We have two stasis webifiers. One of them is a Bizzled. They're both Caldari Navy stasis webifiers. Those are to web the dragonflies that come into range. So you can hit them. We have a Tracking Computer 2 with a tracking speed script. We have a Thucker large cap battery that makes us stable. We're at 1.4%. Let me warp to the gate.
Warp drive active.
We have two entropic radiation sinks that have been abyzzled, so they're higher than the Veil's entropic radiation sinks. I have an Imperial Navy multi-spectrum energized membrane on it, and I don't think I had that last time. We have two Centum A-type medium armor reppers. You can just get whatever's the cheapest. You don't have to use... No, you do have to use this, actually. Probably you do have to use these. We have stasis webifier drones for the other wave of targets that come in that don't orbit within our web range. So we send these drones out to web them. And we have a mobile depot, which is super important in this fight. I think mobile depots are actually super important in pretty much every fight. But these are so that you can refit while you're fighting. I'm over-tanked to begin with because I'm nervous because of me dying last time. I'm overly cautious. And then when I kind of see if I'm safe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this Imperial Navy multi-spectrum energized membrane into the mobile depot, and then throw another radiation sink on there. And if I don't need the damage control, if I'm feeling comfortable, then I can either throw another tracker enhancer on there or another radiation sink. It also allows us to swap drones and whatever else you're carrying. So I'm going to warp in. I'm going to drop my mobile depot, and I'm immediately going to start orbiting it. I'm going to turn my reppers on before I jump in. I forgot I also do have a Dark Blood medium energy neutralizer. A lot of the faction ones are all the same. I just got that because it was I think, significantly cheaper than the Republic Fleet energy neutralizer. And this will reach out to the second wave of rats as well, with the Ikatursa bonus. I think the Ikatursa does have a bonus on range. Maybe not on these. Nope, just capacitor range. And I wanted to bring a repper for my high slot, but the power grid won't fit it anyways, so never mind. So I'm starting with the Tetrion Exotic Plasma Medium, and I'm going to kill the first 2 rats to get the DPS out of the way, and then on the 3rd rat, I'm going to try the Occult because I want to see if it'll track because it has higher DPS. So if I can get the Occult to track, I'm going to use that instead of the Tetrion. So, pretty nervous again. Let me move these drones into here. Cannot mix different types of drones. What are you talking about? I don't have any drones in here. Okay. That's fine. So, we're going to jump right in. Turn this on. Immediately we're going to drop these and start orbiting. I'm going to lock these dudes up. And then as soon as they come in range, we're going to fire at them. Turn this tracking enhancer on. And here we go. We got one. And I'm gonna throw these dudes out too, just to get the extra amount of web on these guys, because they go super fast. Is the idea? They go 1,200 meters per second. So the first wave is not a problem. That was not the problem before either. And energy neutralizers do not normally work on just normal rats, but they do work on diamond rats or high-end rats. So like right now, I'm not worried about that, so I'm actually going to throw an extra one of these on for some extra DPS. Keep an eye on these guys down here. Well, it's taking a minute to whittle this guy down. Oh, you know what? I said that I was going to try to track with the occult with this guy. So I will try that again. And we are able to hit. Nope, I missed one. I missed again. So the tracking just isn't high enough for that. So we'll switch back to the Tetron. Sorry if that was loud. I am nervous about this next wave. I'm curious about what the velocity will go up to when I pull the other Weber drones back. He went up to 283. Not a massive difference. Okay, this is the part that I'm nervous about right here. I'm going to take one of these off, and I'm going to put this back on. Throw these Weber drones back out. I want to get these guys as soon as possible. And I just hope that we can tank these torpedoes this time. We're good so far. So it looks like that was my problem previously, is I wasn't moving. So don't do what I do. Don't do what I did. I mean, it seems so obvious looking back on it. I should have known that. But I was nervous when I jumped in. I didn't, I fought through the first wave, so I didn't think I had to move at all. Get a little bit more DPS on these guys. Yeah, we'll send the drones at this dude. And then I think that's it. I think it's just kind of back and forth between these waves until it's over. So I do believe this is a long fight from what I've seen. So I am going to keep rolling. You can feel forward to put it at 1.5, 1.2, something like that. Or you can just watch with me. I might have some things to say. We might learn some things. I don't know. I'm going to try to track this last guy with the occult ammo as well. Just out of curiosity. Oh, he's too far away. Never mind. Never mind. Could, however, actually throw another one of these on, though. Just to speed things up a bit. I mean, I saw another guy use this Republic Fleet tracking enhancer down here, which, by the way, I'm going to open this up. And no, I'm not going to bother doing that right now. Yeah, we'll throw that in there. I don't want to lose that. If we do die. Alright, and then we got dragonflies again, so it seems to be just back and forth, back and forth. I'm not sure I even need this damage control. Let's see what happens if we just go straight with the entropic radiation sink here. See if we can tank it with 4 entropic radiation sinks. It appears that we should be able to. And my heavy assault cruiser skills are to 4, and my medium disintegrator specialization is also to 4. My support skills are to 4 and 5 on almost all of these things. Except for the webs, but I think that's just capacity. Capacitor, rather, is what that affects with the higher skills. So we're missing on this guy. That's the problem, we're missing on him. So I'm going to throw these guys out here too. We're going to put the extra webs on them. See if we can slow him down a little more. Yeah, he went down to 236. Okay. We lost a little bit of health there for a second. Got a little scary. I don't like that. I wonder if they're all using torpedoes. I'm not going to open my combat log right now, but I know the mantises are definitely using torpedoes. I think we got this in the bag. I'm missing again. Maybe I will put the tracking enhancer on. And as you can see, our energy neutralizer is actually working. Still missing on this dude every once in a while, though. I did bring these target painter drones with me, which may help. So far it's working, though. And just another wave of mantis. More nervous about dying than I am tracking these shots, because even if I miss a few shots, I can just wait a little bit longer and live. But if I'm not able to tank enough, that's where the problem is, because you can't fight when you're dead. And each one of these has a 750,000 of an ISK bounty, which is a bit nice. Kind of curious about if we've gotten any good loot, but I'm going to wait till the end. I know there's going to be some faction loot in there, I just don't know how rare it's going to be. You know, I like this setup right here. We got the 3 radiation sinks, the 2 armor reppers, and the assault damage control. That makes me feel a lot more comfortable having that on there in case for some reason I get a couple alpha strikes in a row just from being unlucky. I would like to have the panic button just in case. The OS button, as they call it, if you can figure out what that stands for. So yeah, now it's just a matter of time. See, this guy is going a bit faster, almost twice the speed. He's at 594, but also he's further out in his orbit, so it's easier to track him. And then just another wave of dragonflies. So I would say, yeah, I mean, if you can fly the Ikatursa and have the support skills and you're able to fit this stuff. Wow, I should probably turn my gun on, huh? What's up with that? Wow. then there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do this fight. Just make sure that you keep moving no matter what, because if you get alpha struck, it is all bad. I am excited to be completing it, though. A lot of misses on here. Seems to be the thing with these dragonflies is they're just super fast. Must have a really small signature radius. Because you just have a hard time tracking them, so if you get any type of tracking enhancement on top of this, that would probably be beneficial for these. Probably could have used a faction tracking computer. And I probably could have used better webs that have a higher reduction. Yeah, so I would suggest maybe using some Abyssal Stasis Webifier 2s that have better stats to reduction that are closer to 60 or 65% versus the 55%, because you don't really need the extra range with these because the dragonflies stay within 9.5 meters, 9,500 meters, it appears. So you'd be better off to have the better velocity reduction than you would the range, because of the other rats you don't use these webs for anyways. How far in are we on this? I really haven't been keeping track of that. We're at 22 minutes already. Wow, this is a long fight. I don't know how many waves there are, but it seems to be the same thing back and forth. Okay, another wave. Hopefully there won't be too many more of these. Kind of a boring fight, to be honest. Get this guy then. I mean, really, I just yawned. It is somewhat of a boring fight after the initial adrenaline wears off. Should be some nice bounty. Oh, that's already probably from this fight, would be my guess. Yep. Wow. Any day now. Excuse me. Also, make sure you bring enough ammo. I brought, obviously, way more than enough, but it'd be terrible to get out here and then run out. Some of these burner missions you can get away. You can get off the grid. Not all of them, though. And it's a bummer when you realize you did something that, oh, hey, look. That was it. He's gone. He just instantaneously disappeared. So, that's it. Successfully completed. Let's see what we have for gear. Nothing really. Nothing good. It's unfortunate. Dude, I've been doing a lot of burners lately, and I've not been having very much luck with the drops. So yeah, I mean, that's it. Pretty easy, as long as you have your fit correct and you remember to orbit. These are the kind of stats that I have. This is my navigation. This is my armor repair rate. So, I mean, that held up pretty good. These are my effective hit points. You can obviously see my capacitor. I was barely stable, but if you swap some things around, I'm sure you could probably make that number a little better if you needed to. Power grid is a little bit tight. Yeah, these don't take power grid, they take CPU. So the power grid is going to be all in the, in these guys, and I have a penalty due to the auxiliary nanopumps, but that's what gives me the higher tanking ability. So I'm happy I did not lose this Ikatursa. That would have made me extremely sad. And yeah, so I don't know. I wanted to do it with the Ikatursa. I've seen a bunch of people do it with the a succubus, I think. Whatever ship that is with the afterburner bonus. Phantasm. Succubus is the frigate. So Phantasm is what people normally do that in, I do believe, but the Ikatursa works out really well. As long as you fly it correctly, excuse me. That fight must have just bored me to tears. So yeah, I don't know. I would call that a success. So thank you for checking out the video. Hopefully that helps. And if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks.